Good morning, everybody. It is I. Hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. So we're going to get started. And today, what I'm going to do is I want to make it like kind of like a quick fix. Some of our sessions have been like 20 minutes long, 25 minutes long. So this morning, I want to get that same kind of feeling that we do, but to do it in a shorter space of time so that you can do it before you go to work, or you just need that little quick fix. So what we're going to do, start by standing and then just tune in. Just notice how you're feeling this morning. Get a sense of how the mind is feeling, how the body is feeling. You just really want to kind of ground, how am I? Ground your feet into the floor and then just notice what answers arise. And then all we're going to do from here, you're going to do your long big stretch. So we're going to inhale, you're going to reach your arms up, reach up, push up through the heels of the hands and really keep your eyes wide. Now with your feet, press them down towards the ground and simultaneously squeeze the heels towards each other just a little bit. Ground through the base of the big toe, the little toe, lift up through the inner arches. Lift the front of your hip bones, drop the front of your rib cage and extend the heels of your hands up. Keep breathing. Spread the fingers. So I'm really opening up the fingers. So really spread the fingers. Then turn the hands out. So then we start to reach up a little more. Keep breathing. Keep the eyes wide open. Keep pressing down through the heels of the feet so we get this real length. But don't stick the butt out. So you want to lift the hip bones up. Reach. Tune into the breath. Now breathe into the chest and then slowly reach your fingertips out and really reach to the fingertips. Reach to the fingertips, wiggle them and really keep your eyes wide open. Breathe. Turn the palms down so you push out through the heels of the hands again. Really extend, keep that contact with the ground so your feet are still on, so the whole body is awake. We're creating tension in the body. And then you roll the hands down, reach out through the backs of the hands, keep the legs on, thigh muscles contracted. If you want to slightly squeeze through the inner groin so you get that contraction through the inner groins, keep the eyes wide open, and then slowly, release the arms down and just stand, tune in, notice even what that's done to your body. And then we're going to just do the points, clear off the lymph nodes, and all you're going to do, so you go down the bottom left side first, run your finger down the sternocleidomastoid muscle, this big muscle here, just above the collarbone. You're just going to rub lightly. Then you're going to deepen that pressing, that rubbing, not too much, and then we're going to tap it 5 times minimum. Then go to the other side, same thing. So we start lightly. And then we build it up and get a little bit more vigorous and a little deeper. And then we do 5 times. Then we go up underneath the ear, at the back of the jaw, run just underneath the earlobe. And again, we start lightly. And then you press a little deeper, not too much. And then 5 times, minimum. And again, the other side. So keep the eyes wide open as you're doing this, and then 5 times. Then we come down to the joint between the chest and the shoulder. Same thing, start lightly. Keep the eyes open. Go a little bit more vigorously. Keep your belly relaxed and your pelvic floor relaxed. And then, and the other side. Same thing. So we start lightly. Do that for about 5 seconds, and then we go a little deeper, 5 seconds, and then tap it out. Top of the abdomen, the navel, and again we start lightly rubbing, 5 seconds, go a little more vigorously, a little more pressure, and then 5. And then inner groins. Same thing, start lightly, then go a little bit more, a little deeper. Keep your eyes wide open, get a little bounce in the system, tap it out. Backs of the knees. So we find that crease in the backs of the knees, one, again, so we start light, then go a little deeper. Keep going, so 5 seconds, and then 5 slaps. Minimum, 5 slaps minimum. Then we come to that inner heel area. So we go up below the ankle, and then we rub lightly to start with. Go a little bit more vigorously. You can hold on to something if you need it for your balance. And then we tap it out 5 times. Other side. Same thing. Slightly light rubbing for 5 seconds. Then we go a little deeper. And then we tap it out 5 times. So now we've kind of moved and shifted around the nose, the major node areas. All I want you to do is to shake one arm. And as you're shaking this arm, bounce up and down on the leg that we're leaning to. So at the moment I'm shaking my right, so I'm leaning more on my right leg, and I'm bouncing my right leg as I'm wiggling my arm. It's a bit like tapping your head and rubbing your stomach. Keep breathing, keep your eyes wide open. And then get into that shoulder area. Every now and again, take a breath out through the mouth, so this. Get right into that area, so you're really shaking out through the body. Keep the bouncing in the leg. Great. And then we're going to go the other side. So do the same thing. So what's really interesting about the lymphatic system is that there are literally around 700 nodes depending on the size of your body, i.e. height. And 1/3 of those nodes are up from the neck up into the head. So you can understand that if your lymph isn't flowing, especially around the head and the neck, that's where we can get quite stuck in the head. You know, like really cloudy, no concentration. So by moving the lymph and getting that, we can start to clear the head and clear around the brain. And remember, the lymphatic system is clearing out toxins. That's what it does. Whoa, and then come into the shoulders. Give the shoulders a shake. Whoa. So we're wiggling backwards and forwards with the shoulders. Then I'm going to do a little jump up and down with the shoulders. Whoa. And a shake. And a jump up and down. And a shake through the shoulders. And a jump up and down. Whoa. And you're already feeling that heat building up in the body. One more time. Shake the shoulders. And then lift them up and down. Okay. And then just from here, the waist. So we're just going to wiggle through the waist. So the emphasis now, we've moved from the shoulders down into the waist. And I want you to get as much wiggle through your buttocks and through the inner groins. And then we're just really shaking out. So we've moved, we've stimulated the areas where the major lymph nodes are. Back, and then shake through the legs. So we do this fast bend and straightening. And when I talk like this, you'll hear it coming up into the voice. And then just shake one leg all the way down. So we're right down to the foot, up through the hip. Really keeping that going all the way down through the leg. Go to the other side. Again, shaking out all the way, leg, hip. Keep going. And then all I want you to do is this bouncing up and down. So this one, great. So we're just going to do this for a minimum of 30 seconds. So I'm going to have a little dance around and not stay on the spot. So you just get a little bit more movement through the body. Remember that you're pressing up and bouncing up and down on the balls of your feet, and your heels are going down on towards the ground, so you get that vibration from the contact of your heels with the ground. It's difficult to talk when you're doing this. And then because the head and neck is the area where like a third of our lymph nodes are here, just in this area. So what I'm going to do, come to standing, and what I'm going to do, turn the head, breathe in, exhale, I'll take it to the other side. Breathe in, exhale, take it to the other side. One more time, inhale, exhale, take it to the other side, and then go back. And exhale. And then you're going to turn your head, keep your head to the left, and then we're just going to bring the shoulder up. So we inhale, and then you inhale, sharp breath out through your mouth. 2 more. One last one. Turn the other side. Same thing. So we inhale, bring the shoulder to the chin, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. And exhale. Great. And then all we're going to do, from the top of the head, you're going to just rub the head. Rub the head, and especially the base of the skull, where the skull meets the top of the neck. Just rub here. Rub through the head. Oh, as if you were washing your hair. Oh. Maybe take some clumps of hair, move your scalp around so we start to move through that area. Then from here, just tap and swoop across the face, underneath the eyes, especially down by the either side of the nose, around the temples, give them a little rub. So we just rub in circles, or you can flick it back. Just get some action here, then along the jaw. Oh, along the jaw. And go back and forth. And then underneath the jaw. So underneath the jaw, keep your eyes wide open as well. Keep your eyes wide open. And then all I want you to do is to just do this lovely, flick it out. So you bring your hands around, bring it down under the ears, down, and flick it out. Flick it out. And keep the eyes wide open, flick it out. One more time. Then flick through the back of the head, flick it down and out. Keep those eyes wide open. Remember, it's important to keep the eyes wide open. Great. And then we're just going to come into tapping. So up from the inside, keep your eyes wide open. All the way through the arm. Back down the outside of the arm. No slack today, go to the opposite side because we're in a speedy wake up. And then down the back. And then we're going to tap around the sternum, the top of the chest here, around the collarbone, around the back of the neck, around the top of the head and the face. Great, keep your eyes wide open. And then underneath the arm. So we're doing a little soft fist. Down the side of the body, down the side of the body. Through the chest. So quite a lot through here. We can get stuck behind the sternum. There's a lot of lymphatic nodes just around the sternum, and this can be an area where we get really stuck. And then Cysternochyli, I got it right this time. The mesenteric is by the navel. Cysternochyli at the top here. Around the abdomen. Through the lower inner groins, over the tops of the hips, through the back. Stimulate through the kidney area, through the lumbar spine, top of the sacrum, the bottom, give it a good slap. You can be vigorous as you like on the bum. And a little wiggle in there, down the outsides of the legs. So make sure you're getting each point. Don't miss anything. Take your time, bend your knees to get into that area. Bend the knees over the tops of the feet, up the inner ankles, inner calves through the inner knees, inner thighs, over the inner groins again, and then brush it off. So again, this is just, it doesn't matter which way that you go, you can brush up the arms or you can brush down. We've already got movement going, so no matter where we brush, there's going to be movement, yeah? Flick down through the back, over the legs, down the outside edges of the legs. Brush down or up, doesn't matter. You can have a little bit more brushing up and down, see how that feels. All the way through the foot, give your underside of your foot, like I'm getting into the foot, give it a rub. Other side. It's like you're having a shower without the water and the soap. And then round the bottom. Oh, clear off the space around you. Ah, keep the eyes wide open. All around you, clear off the space. Around. And then, see what you need. And then come to standing. Ground your feet into the earth, into the floor. Sense you've got kind of like tap roots coming down from the soles of your feet, sinking deep down in towards the earth. Lift the hip bones up slightly. Lengthen the lower back. Let the front of the rib cage settle and not flare. Keep it down. Let the arms hang dead weight. Draw the chin back in towards the throat. Create that space in the hind skull. Tune in, notice how you feel. And we just close down with a couple of breaths. So a slow inhale and an exhale. Sink the hands down. Keep the eyes open. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back up to the heart. Exhale, sink it. I did say that was the last one, but we'll do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up through the central channel. Exhale, sink. Come to standing, tune in, and just notice how the mind and body feels. Left hand on heart, right hand just over the top. Bring a sense of gratitude to this amazing vehicle, our body that has taken us through this life. Repeat the words 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. I hope you feel more energized, your mind a little clearer and ready for the day. So excellent. I will see you Wednesday, the last in this little series of 4. And so have a really nice couple of days and enjoy yourselves and keep energized and moving. And I look forward to seeing some of you on Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock. Okay, take care. Bye.